Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie and let's get started. And we're going to begin by making some bunnies for this video. At the Dollar Tree, I picked up this sweet pack of little mini wooden bunnies, and there's 12 in a pack, so that's plenty for this video. And I'll begin by painting with some of the Waverly antique wax, and then I'm going to take the Waverly chalk paint in the color white and do a little bit of dry brushing on these little bunnies. And however they come out is how I'm going to leave them. If they come out like light, I'll leave it. If they come out heavy, I'll leave it. That way it gives them each some personality and uniqueness. So here's another one I'm going to show you real quick, and then I just go ahead and do the rest off camera. This is the same thing. And now they're ready for my DIYs. For DIY number 1, I'm going to take this 3-pack of wood dice from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use all 3, and actually I end up using a 4th one, but I'll show you that later. Now I'm going to use these 3 pastel paints by Apple Barrel, paint them up. Now at the Dollar Tree I found these stickers, and they're just the alphabet and the numbers. I will be using a few of these letters. I'm going to begin with the H and place it on my yellow dice right here, and then I'll take an O and place it on my pink dice right here, and then I'll take a P and place it on my blue dice right here, and then the 4th one you'll see a little bit later. Okay, so now this says hop. I'm going to take my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and I'm going to go over the letter and some of the dice on each of these dice and just get it nice and thick. Now I'm going to take my tweezers and remove the letters, because these will actually be more of a stencil. So here I'm just going to make sure to get it up, and it takes a little finagling, a little patience to kind of peel it off. These are pretty good little stickers. Let me tell you, they stick really well. So just try to work quickly and get them off. Now here is the pink one. Do the same thing. I think I do show you all 3 of these. And I'm trying to work fast because I don't want the stickers to stay on there. So here's the O. That came off nicely. And now the P. Just nice and thick. And just remove the P. This one broke on me, but that's okay. We got it. Now here they are, nice and dry. Now I'm going to take my finger sander and sand off some of the edges. That way the base color will show a little bit. That just gives it more interest. Makes it look rustic. So just right here, I'm just taking my time going around. I'm just doing the front. I didn't paint the whole dice. I just painted the front and a little bit of the top. So just right here is the last one. And now you can kind of see where it comes through. Pretty happy with that. Now here are 3 of my little bunnies all ready for this DIY. And I'm also taking this little bunch of greenery that my sweet friend Norma gave me, and a pack of greenery. So I'm just going to take some hot glue and place a bunny on each of these dice, and also some of these greenery pieces on the back. That way they kind of flow down a little bit just for interest. And I do this to all 3, and I guess I do show you all 3 because yeah, why not? It didn't take long. This is like a really quick little DIY for a tier tray. These are really cute little tier tray pieces. Now here's my last one. Now here I'm taking some of these little florals. These are actually from the fall, but that's okay. I like the little pink tiny little buds on here, little blossoms. And I'm just going to place a couple on the sides of each of these dice, just for a little pop of color. It's like a spring little flower, even though it says it's for fall. We're gonna make it for spring. So now I'm going to lay them down so you can see where it says hop. Now here's the fourth one that I made. And now it says hope with a cross. Just for Easter. Super cute and spiritual. Here's how they look and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 2, I'm going to take this wood slice that I had my husband cut up for me from one of the trees that fell down during one of the hurricanes. So I'm going to paint it with a base color of white from Waverly chalk paint. Now I'm going to use one of these really pretty white doilies that I had in my stash. These I got from Amazon, really good deal. And I'm just going to take some hot glue for this and go around the inside and press it down on the wood slice. Now the Dollar Tree does carry wood slices, so if you're lucky enough to find them, this is a great way to use one. Now here I'm going to take some tumbling tower blocks, and then I had these pieces of craft sticks, so I'm going to use them up. And this one here, I'm going to cut it in the center. Well, it kind of broke in the center. Now I'm taking my EMT shears to kind of contour and create like little ears, because I'm going to create a little lamb with these. So I'm just trying to make some little floppy ears. Here's another little piece of craft stick, and I'm just going to gently contour it, round off the edges like this. So now these are my pieces. Now I'm going to take some of the Waverly chalk paint in the color white, paint them up in this manner. Now I can start assembling my little lamb. Now here I'm just trying to figure out which side is the heaviest, that way it's downward. So all the way to be down on the bottom. Taking some hot glue, placing the big craft stick in the center, and then taking my little ears, adding a little bit of hot glue, and kind of tucking it underneath. So here's one ear, here's the other. And you don't have to make them perfect. They're just little floppy ears like that. Now these tumbling tower blocks are the little legs, and I'm only doing 2 for now, so I'm gonna just put a little hot glue and place them underneath and hold them down until they adhere like this. Now I'm going to take some of this new lace ribbon that from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take a little piece, I'd say about 2 inches worth. I'm going to remove the straight edge. I want this to be more of a curved piece, so I'm just going to remove it real quick with my scissors and kind of contour the ends a little bit, round them off in this manner. Now I'm going to take some hot glue and very gently get it on this piece of lace ribbon, and now I'll set this on top, that way you don't see that straight edge of a craft stick. Press everything down nice and secure, trim off anything that's kind of poking out, and look how cute it's looking, like a little lamb. He just needs a little face. So I'm going to take some white puffy paint from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to create 2 nice little puffs for his eyes. I'm going to show you right here. Then I'm going to take some of the black just to create a little pupil, and I'm going to be very, very careful. I don't want to mess this up. So 2 little dots, and then I decided to make 2 little nostrils for the nose. So just right here, real light, tiny little dots. And now I need to allow that to dry, but I want to add some greenery real quick. So I'm going to take some of these pieces of lamb's ear, and I'm just going to place them on the back just for interest, and I'll just use hot glue for that. I'm going to show you real quick, just right there, and that is it. And here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 3, I'm going to take one of these wood crates from the Dollar Tree and this 2-pack of foam dice, and I'm going to take these 2 paints from Waverly, the antique wax and the white, paint them up. Now I'll switch the colors and do a little dry brushing. I'll first start with the white by taking my chunky chippy brush from the Dollar Tree and doing a little dry brushing on the top. Actually, I do the whole thing, inside, outside, all 4 sides, even the very back that you probably won't see, but that's okay. I know it's there, so gotta do it. Here's the back, and I just do it however I want. Just if it's light, it comes out light, I'll leave it. If it comes out thick or heavy, I'll leave it, however it comes out. So I'm done with that. Put this away. Now I'm going to take the same brush and just dip it in the inside lid to get a little bit of the antique wax. And I'm just going to do all the edges, the 4 edges of each side of this dice. So I'll just take my time to go all the way around this dice shape. And I do this to both. Just dirty it up a little bit. Here I'm at the end of it, last one. So I'm pretty happy with it. Put this away. Now I'm going to take this fabric that I found at the Dollar Tree. To me, it's a Easter spring kind of themed fabric. It's kind of like a fleece, but it'll work. I like the colors. I like the pattern. So I'm going to take my shears. These are peaking shears, but they are in a scallop. And I think these are just so adorable. I'm just going to snip off a nice piece that I think I will need for this DIY. I'm going to first cut one piece to see the size that I'm going to need, and then that'll be my template for the rest of my pieces. So here I'm just trying to figure this out, and it ended up being 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches if you want the measurement for a piece that will fit inside of these dice, these foam dice. And here are all my pieces. They need to be pressed because they're not very flat, and that's going to be a little challenging for me, so I need to press them up. And I love to do this part because it makes all the difference in the world in the middle of creating a DIY. So this makes it a lot easier. This will be a big help. So I'm just going to take a few seconds to just press these real quick. Here they all are, looking great. And I'm going to remove them off my mat. And I'm going to take some Mod Podge. This one's from the Dollar Tree. There's not much in here, but I'm going to use what I have. And spread it nice and even with my little brush. Place a piece of fabric on there. And then I just go ahead and do this to all of the sides. And I go ahead and seal it up on the front as well, on the top. And especially all the little edges that are kind of like poking up. Get everything nice and sealed and secure. That way nothing's going to come up. So here I'm just going to keep working. And then here are both my little dice ready to go. Now for the numbers, I didn't want to use stickers again. So now I'm going to use these puffy paints from the Dollar Tree. After I started making the numbers, I realized, wow, these are pretty bright colors. But you'll see what I did to kind of help tone that a little bit. So I just started making all my numbers. The first dice is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'll just take my time, carefully make sure not to touch the numbers because they're all wet, of course. So I just gotta be real careful. And I'm just taking my time to make these numbers because they're not easy with this puffy paint, especially on this fleece. But I don't know, I just want to do something different. Okay, so now here is the 4. And then the 5 I'll do it off camera because it's underneath and I didn't want this paint to touch the table. So now for the pink, for the next one, this dice will have numbers 0, 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8. And of course the 6 can be used as a 9 for placing on these dice because this is going to be a countdown calendar if you haven't figured that out yet. Countdown to Christmas. Okay, so here are my numbers, and here I think I'm going to do a, what is this? I don't even know what this is. It's a 2. It's a 2. Just try to be real careful. I really don't want to touch this. And then here is, I think, the 6. Yeah, the 6. And then on top, I'll do the 7. And then the underneath will have the 8. And you'll see that in a little bit because I need all this paint to dry. So I will set these 2 dice aside carefully and I'll work on my crate. Now for my crate, I'm going to take 5 of these little bunnies because they represent my grandchildren. And look what I figured out. These things slide in the crate. The little slats of the crate. Look at that. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. These things fit in here. Look at that. I was so excited. So I'm just gonna slide these in. Now I did end up adding a little glue to the back just to secure them, just make sure they don't fall out. But look how adorable. Now I'm gonna take another piece of this fabric that I had, and I did a little bit of the little scallops on both sides, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of hot glue and place a piece running in the front just for a little bit of interest. And then I do the other side, going along the front and then the side, pressing it down nice and smooth. And I'm going to take this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It's like a sheer pastel color, and I'm just going to add it to the very top. I'm not going to add any bows or anything, just this sheer ribbon just to give it more interest. And I'm just going to secure it with a little dab of glue on one side. I'm not going to add glue to the top because you'll surely see that, and I don't want to see that. So I'm just going to try to kind of like pull it tight, add a little bit more glue on the other end, and tack it down. And then that worked perfectly. Now for the little bunny that's representing my granddaughter, I snipped off another one of these little flowers. I'm just going to add a little dab of glue and place it on the top with her, where their ears are, and that'll be for her. And I'm going to take some more pieces of this greenery from my sweet friend Norma, and I'm just going to add it to the back sides of the bunnies, just with a little bit of hot glue, and just do on the sides, kind of similar to DIY number 1. So just the same kind of way, just little sprigs. I think little sprigs are super cute. Here's another one. And I guess I'm showing you all of them. Because why not? Okay. And then here's another one on the left side. And then for the center, this piece was a little bit big. So I took this one and I kind of snipped it in half. And I'm just going to add a little bit to one side of one of the front bunnies, one that represents my granddaughter, and then this little piece on the front left bunny right here. Look how adorable. Now then I decided to add a little bit of hot glue to the very front and kind of bring down this fabric. That way the little scallop edge could be more visible from the front. So I'm just pressing it down with my fingers gently like this, and I think I like that look a little bit better. Now going back to the dice, here I'm going to show you I use these bamboo rings to help lift these up while the paint dries so I can write number 5 and number 8. So now here I decided to take some of this rub and buff that I had in my stash. This one here, that's like a copper, I think it's called Spanish copper or something. And I'm going to take a little brush and I'm just going to dull up these numbers. I feel like these numbers were just a little bit too bright. It's a little bit too bright. I really wanted this DIY to be more of a rustic theme. So just a little thin paintbrush and some rub and buff, and just gently going over all the numbers. Try not to get it on the fabric. Here's my last one, number 7. And I think I like this much better. It's not as bright. So here are my little rings. These work great. Now I didn't show it, but then I did add another little bunny on the side to represent Mimi, which is me. And I'm just going to add my little dice. And that's it. I'm super happy with this. Here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 4, in my stash I had this little palette that I had painted, and I made some holes, but I made the holes wrong for my project, so I just had that palette there. So I'm going to use the last 3 of my little bunnies to kind of help cover up those holes and make another little decor for my tier tray. And this one is just going to be so super simple, basically just using something that I had already painted but didn't use because I messed up the holes. And I'm just covering the holes with these little bunnies because I had them extra. And then that is it. I will add a bow to this one, so I will take some of the beige natural color lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree and just make a quick little bow like this, and then kind of just make it to the right size, kind of finagle it a little bit, do a little tucking, a little pulling, snip off the end, and then make sure they're nice and even. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue and place it down in the center, which there was actually a hole there as well, so that covers up that hole. And then I'm just going to lift the end up a little bit just to make it a little bit flouncy. Same with the other side. And then that is it. Super simple one. And here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. If you're on Instagram, here's my QR code. I invite you to scan it and come follow me on there. I post on there Monday through Fridays, as well as TikTok. Here's my QR code for there. Here is my QR code for Facebook, also Monday through Fridays, as well as my Pinterest. Here's my QR code for there. And here's my Lemonade account as well. And my Threads account. This is my handle, also Monday through Fridays. Here's my Hometalk QR code. I invite you to come scan it. Post on there twice a month. I do have a Facebook crafting group. I invite you to come join us there. And now we're at the final reveal. Let me know what you think and which one is your favorite one. I want to take a moment and say thank you for taking time out of your busy day and watching my video. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I had a lot of fun creating these Easter themed DIYs, the little rustic bunnies, and of course the sweet little lamb. And I just love the whole rustic theme and vibe for Easter. I think it's just so pretty. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. And if you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. A lot more is coming. Maybe one more Easter. Definitely the bees are coming very soon. To my next video, stay healthy, safe, and strong. And have a great day. Bye-bye.